You have to love it when absolutely vile human beings just can't contain themselves. So we've covered how Smash JT is being sued by Alyssa Mercante for slander and defamation and all this other frivolous stuff in the lawsuit. But what's funny is she's deleting tweets. Yeah, she's actually been exposed now. This was on Saturday Night Hypnosis, and this clip is going around and it's making some waves. But if you also go to her social blade for her Twitter account, you can see in the last week or so, she's deleted a number of tweets, but not just her, also her friends. Black Girl Gamers, Khalif Booty Positivity Adams, where the fuck his name is, Ash Parrish, all of them. They're all fucking deleting tweets, which leads me to believe that they must be in a group chat or something of some sort. Since she's suing Smash, they need to make sure everything's nice and squeaky clean. Let's hide the evidence that these people have been harassing Smash, contacting the wife, trying to shut his website down, trying to censor him. On top of that, all the things that they go after Grums for, Hypnotic, and other people that are anti-woke, rage bait grifters. So there's no innocence here, but they don't understand that that's actually possibly a huge legal issue on their behalf if they're deleting evidence. Anyways, let's look at this clip right here from Saturday Night Hypnosis.
Alyssa Mercante very clearly is in damage control because she has deleted the most amount of tweets she's ever deleted, and that would be today, where she has deleted 29 more tweets. Over the last couple of days, she's been deleting tweets, and I want you guys to keep in mind, she tweets about 20 to 40 times a day, so if it shows negative 29 here, it actually means she's deleted more than that. It's just because you got to remember, there's a plus 20 in here somewhere, so she's actually deleted about 40 some odd tweets.
Yeah, so you can't argue with that evidence, can you? Can you? What's the evidence for that? You're suing Smash for defamation, but all of a sudden a whole bunch of tweets that could be incriminating about you are now missing. So let's continue.
Give or take, and we're also going to throw something else in the pot because fuck it, why not?
That, yeah.
So yeah, screen cap that. She can't get Social Blade taken down. Number two, considering that Black Girl Gamers attacked one of my videos on my secondary.
Yeah, if you guys aren't aware, Black Girl Gamers struck one of Hypnotic's videos, so they're striking down people trying to silence criticism as well, and we haven't even touched on that story yet.
Channel, I find it extremely interesting that they deleted a massive amount of tweets leading up to
wow, buddy.
They've deleted I think Ron Coleman should know about this. They deleted about 449 tweets over the last 30 days.
Over 449 tweets deleted by Black Girl Gamers over the last 30 days.
Why they would do that, don't really know, but
are nefarious, like what they're doing right
now. And it's awfully suspect, right? And a lot of other people are calling it out as well. You can see I responded to Jay Viper, shout out to them, who said, "Why are you deleting tweets, Alyssa Merc? Don't you need those to prove your case? Oh, wait." And I put, "Deleting tweets while threatening legal action isn't a sign of strength. It's a clear indicator of cowardice. Hashtag hide and sue." And that's what she's hoping. She's hoping that she can hide stuff and sweep it underneath the rug. It ain't happening, tuts. It's on the internet. Whether you think it's deleted or not, they will be able to pull up archives. When you get a subpoena, this stuff will come out. They will see the stuff that you said you didn't dox his family by contacting his wife. They will see the stuff that you said about his wife and shutting down his website and everything else that you've said about him. And others. They will see it. So continuing on, we also had Grums, who said all three of Alyssa's lawyers are left-wing activists. One of them tweeted about me and had actual defamations in those tweets. Not smart. I believe they gave her bad advice and convinced her she could win. Now she's in over her head and deleting tweets, which, if her attorneys actually cared about her in her case, would have advised her against. Alyssa's being taken for a ride in her zeal to get Smash. And that's the one thing that I was saying right now, is she's absolutely being gassed up by people that hate Smash, and it's going to backfire hard. Said this right here. And I know for a fact there's people from the retro gaming community that don't like Smash, that have had previous beef with him throughout the years, that are probably gassing her up in the DMs, probably in a group chat with her, probably even offering to help fund Smash. But that's just my speculation on there. Alyssa, if you're watching this, please don't let people gas you up, because at the end of the day, it's your money and it's your future at stake. Should this be held against you in the court of law? I remember one time I was in a judicial battle, and the first thing that my lawyer told me was, don't delete anything that's out there that you have put or said. You can see Grums posted this saying, Alyssa's deleting tweets where she admits to sex work while claiming in her lawsuit that Smash JT defamed her by stating that she used to be a sex worker sucking dicks for money. Here are the now deleted Alyssa tweets where Jeff could reasonably have assumed this to be truthful information from Alyssa herself. Alyssa is seeking damages for the loss of her job at Kotaku and more, which she tried to blame Smash for retweeting or talking about the Hassan Abi clip of her and Hassan, and that they contacted Geo Media about her being anti-Semitic. Nobody ever pushed that narrative, but they blame that on her, and I bet you she'll blame it on everybody that did it, but she won't attack Destiny, right? Why? That proves that this is a personal vendetta, that she has people gassing her up to go against Smash. She won't go against Destiny. She won't have the balls to go against Destiny. But yeah, here you can see she's saying that all these statements of her being a sex worker and prostitute and stuff like that is defamation. Meanwhile, she had tweets like this. How'd you get in the gaming industry? I suck dick. That's deleted now. That's deleted. Even if this was sarcastic, even if it was a joke, we're literally quoting that. We're literally saying what she has said. We're joking too. When we say, hey, you suck dick to get in it, we're joking, but even a court would be like, well, she said it, so it's not beyond a reasonable doubt that somebody could actually believe that. But these people don't understand how court works. You can see, Happy International Whores Day. I used to be a cam girl. Sex work is work. Okay, so what's a court gonna think about that? On God, if I ever get fired, I'm going back to bartending and sex work. Fuck this industry. So guess what? She lost her job. She said that she lost her job. First, she was saying she left. She got caught in a fucking lie, saying that she left Kotaku before the layoffs. But the lawsuit says that she was let go. So she got fired. Or somebody's fucking lying here. Somebody's fucking lying. So now that she lost her job, are we supposed to just be like, oh, well, didn't she say this? Didn't she say this? So what is it? Anyways, continuing on. Jay Viper said, this is incredible. Alyssa, Black Girl Gamers, Ash Parrish, Kim Belair are out here mass deleting tweets. I believe Chris Kindred is also, like, literally everybody involved on that side of things. The fact that Alyssa deleted this one directly affects her frivolous lawsuit against Smash and is destroying evidence. They are doing this together, and he tagged Ron Coleman, who's Smash's attorney. What do these other losers have up their sleeve? What is coming? They just tried to dox Hypnotic with a bullshit video takedown to fucking snakes. And you can see Hypnotic calling it out. You mean tweets like this that would ruin the entire basis of her case instantly? Right there. All this isn't gone, Mercante. Stop now while you're ahead. Because everybody that's made videos about you, everybody that's made blogs, articles, we got the screenshots. And this isn't harassment. What's harassment is you and your ilk coming at us trying to silence us. This is the ultimate Streisand effect. And I know it hurts your feelings when people say that. But you've made things worse on yourself for this. Now, Smash wrote an article about all this. and good for him. Because he's embroiled in this lawsuit. He needs to be archiving all of his takes, all of his evidence, so he could just show it. He's going to literally be able to print every article he's ever made on you, boom, and put it right there where people could read it. Where people could read it, and they can see proof that you've deleted stuff, proof that you attacked him. It ain't going to go your way. Whoever's gassing you up, I'm going full screen for this. I'm going full screen. Whoever is gassing you up, and I know there's somebody gassing you up, I know there's somebody that's saying, oh, I will help you fund it, Smash the piece of shit. You need to tell them to stop, because they're leading you down a path that is not going to go well for you. Especially now that you're deleting shit and you're hiding stuff. It's not going to go well. All right? Now you can see He wrote a suspicious move amid legal drama. Former Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante, who's recently filed a lawsuit against me for covering her disgraced role in the video game industry, has now been caught red-handed deleting tweets in bulk, as revealed by Social Blade. Huge shout out to Hypnotic, right? The timing of her aggressive digital purge couldn't be more suspicious given her recently filed lawsuit against me that heavily focuses on defamation claims. It all raises serious questions about her motivations behind her actions and the legal implications they carry. Many YouTubers, including myself, have critiqued Alyssa's behavior and contributions to the gaming industry. And here's one tweet right here where she says, "Anyway, I found your wife's Facebook," and asked what she thinks about the father of her children harassing a woman online, and laughing when she shares that someone they're supporting has been threatening to kill them for weeks. So this was back in May, and this was like at the fucking premiere of the whole conflict. She said this wasn't doxing. Meanwhile, somehow we've doxed her, even though we have nothing to do with Kiwi Farms or any of that. Says her past tweets would range from crass admissions about contacting my wife, trying to disrupt our marriage, to how she allegedly entered the industry she once stated she got in by sucking dick. It's gone. To similarly aberrant remarks painting a troubling picture of her public persona. Again, on God, if I ever get fired. All this is gone. All of it's gone. It says, while it's unclear whether her tweets were meant as jokes, the intent really doesn't matter in a court of law. Her content reflects poorly on her professionalism and character, which I've always said. She represented Kotaku. She was literally a senior editor, and she's posting her ass. She's posting photos sitting on toilets. She's posting crap like this about being a whore and sucking dick. Nobody's going to take you professional. If anything, you are a fucking liability to Go Media or Geo Media, and that's why they let you go. In my opinion. Let me say that, because she likes to, did you think that? Look, literally, the fact that you act the way you do on social media says a lot about you. And that's why a lot of people don't take you serious. And guess what? You're a public figure. Just as much as you guys are able to criticize people like me and Smash, we should be able to criticize you. And that's the problem. You don't want to be criticized. It's not that. It's that you incite. No. We're not responsible for what other people fucking do. We disavow doxing. We disavow targeted harassment. We disavow contacting families. Disavow all that. We can't control what other people do, just like you can't control what other people do. Even though you put Smash's legal address in your fucking lawsuit filing and you didn't redact it. Even though you redacted yours for fear of harassment. Make that make sense. That was a targeted fucking effort to put his address out there in a legal document. You know what you were doing with that. So anyways, going on, it says, unsurprisingly, her poor publicly facing behavior has garnered significant backlash from the gaming community, with many creators reacting to her posts and discussing how figures like her have negatively contributed to the industry's poor reputation. In response, Mercante has now somehow claimed offense at this coverage, playing that victim card once again. Surprising, despite it all being based entirely on her own public statements. Exactly, we've only been using what the fuck she has said. Now with the sudden deletion of so many of these incriminating tweets, it looks like she's attempting to erase the very evidence that exposed her own hypocrisy. Shocking. My same sentiments indeed. You're deleting stuff hoping that it clears your name and that it just looks like it's all one-sided, but we all know the truth. And again, through discovery, through subpoenas, this is going to be discovered that you tried to hide shit. You tried to delete shit. And it's not going to go good for you. Stop letting people gas you up. Stop it. I'm telling you, please stop. So the legal and ethical ramifications. Says deleting tweets amid legal disputes is not just questionable, but could also be illegal. On a recent Valiant Renegade livestream, I discussed this matter directly with my lawyer, Ron Coleman. Coleman elaborated further on X, emphasizing how such actions undermine the integrity of legal proceedings, and he put a huge fucking thing right here. A huge fucking thing talking about it, linking to a page, saying, yeah, it does basically cause what's called spoliation, I believe is the term. So according to Coleman, the deletion of tweets that could serve as evidence in a legal case could be considered obstruction of justice, which is a serious offense with federal implications. The continued reckless behavior from Mercante suggests to everyone that she has either a massive lack of understanding of legal processes, which is most likely, but Smash says more likely this is a desperate attempt to cover up incriminating material. Could be both. Like that meme says, why not both? So yeah, interestingly enough, she's not the only one. You can look at all of this. Here's the screenshots from Social Blade. You can't delete Social Blade. And then look at Ash. Look at them. Bleeding fucking red. Just deleting everything right there. Over 429 tweets deleted in the last 30 days. Kim Belair, over 330 tweets deleted in the last 30 days. Black Girl Gamers, over 421. I believe Booty Adams admitted actually to Jay Viper that yeah, he's deleting tweets, but he's not keeping track of which ones he's deleting. So proof is in the pudding right there. So it says these above mentioned accounts have been known to operate within the same clique, often supporting each other over the past year in any public facing narratives. The synchronized nature of all these deletions raises eyebrows. What exactly are they trying to hide? Is this an orchestrated effort to shield themselves from scrutiny, or a response to potential legal challenges on the horizon? And I think that's what it is. So yeah, it's definitely a interesting timing for her. Do they really think that we're born yesterday? Smash goes on to say that this situation highlights a broader issue within the gaming industry, a continued and ongoing serious lack of any accountability among prominent figures. When public personalities make controversial statements and then later attempt to erase them without taking responsibility, it fosters a growing mistrust and damages the credibility of the industry as a whole. This is exactly what we're fighting against, and I will raise a fucking toast to that, right? So it says, for Alyssa Mercante, this incident isn't surprising coming from her. It adds yet another layer of complexity to her already beyond questionable reputation that she continues to create for herself. Her attempts to erase the past are not only futile, but also extremely incriminating, painting her as someone unwilling to own up to her own actions, while at the same time attacking and lashing out at others with lawsuits for daring to bring attention to the very actions she herself made. The gaming community deserves transparency, not gross, coordinated cover-ups. But these are the type of people that deal with this type of situation like this. These DEI-infected woke libtards, and actually anybody that associates with them. Anybody that still associates with Mercante, at this point, in my opinion, is just as bad. Just as bad. And I've seen some of her friends. Some of them have a history of taking down videos to silence criticism. So going on, it says, the mass deletion of tweets by Alyssa Mercante and her peers tells me that there's way more to this story than meets the eye, whether it's an attempt to hide evidence, science critics, or prepare for future legal battles. One thing's for sure, the gaming industry's self-appointed gatekeepers are feeling the heat, and in the long run will crumble. And Old Man Grim right here, she's most definitely deleting incriminating tweets of her, Smash. For reference, when you put quotes around stuff on Twitter or even Google, it'll only show results of an exact match to whatever's in the quotes. Check this shit out. Remember, we know she tweeted that response, I suck dick, in response to someone asking how she got into the industry. She also made that tweet about, if I ever get fired, I'll just go back to bartending. You can see, no results for either. So 110% proof she's deleting stuff, hiding stuff. And again, this is not a good look. If somebody advised you to do this, stop listening to them. This is not a good look. Not a good look at all. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that subscription button if you haven't already. We're almost at 94,000 subscribers. Let's get there by the end of this week. I'd love that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.